All right. Don't take anything in this game as medical advice. There's some heavy themes. Alcoholism, violence, blood, gore, suicide, stuff like that. You have been warned, hopefully. How you doing, Clint? Should we begin? Ooh! Look at the bat! I love it! Eastern Europe, end of the 19th century.
Thank you all for coming here today to say goodbye to my Lisa.
Oh, I have to click, sorry.
I never thought I would bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride, yet
she said Lisa, right? I thought it was Liza, but I think she said Lisa.
I can't do this. God, please say something. I just can't.
There. It's all right.
Oh my gosh, that voice. Chills. I've suffered 4 DBD matches against Legion, so I'm in queue as one to return the energy. Oh my goodness. Why get gooder when you can become part of the problem? I haven't played DBD in so long.
What can I say about someone dying so young? Particularly someone as special as Lisa. If I may, I won't dwell on the circumstances of her tragic death today. Instead, I'd like us to celebrate her life. Despite her obvious calling for medicine, when she was little, I always thought she would become...
Oh! A musician, a writer, a doctor, a politician. A writer.
A famous writer. You should have heard how she could spin a yarn. She used to tell me her
I love yarn.
fairy tales when she was a young girl. The creatures she made up, the stories she told me. The classic ballads were no match for them. Such a bright girl. Always a top student. Always the pride of her parents. By the time she graduated...
Thirst for written word, scientific mind.
Lisa must have read every book there was in the school's library.
Why are all the DVD streamers enticed to have 18 plus on their streams? Probably because they're not family friendly. We'll just say that.
To my shame, I'm not so well read myself, but she used to teach me about all the classics. That served me very well at dinner parties. I can't tell you how proud we all were when she was accepted at the medical academy. I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness. But to become a doctor, one of the first women to achieve that in the whole country. If someone deserved that honor, it was our Lisa. But my niece was so much more than a gifted student.
A passionate artist.
Even with all her talent for science, what everybody truly knew her by was her artistic nature and angelic voice. Do you remember her summer night performances at the cabin? Her singing, no matter the song, time or place, it felt like it spoke to you alone. Haunting, otherworldly, beautiful. P was my favorite niece. Let us raise a glass to her. Pour some vodka for Kolya, too. He is old enough to send his sister off. A piece of my soul went into the ground with her today, as I'm sure did many of yours. Let those pieces help Lisa, wherever she is now. To Lisa.
Drinking in silence. Imagine dying and on your gravestone it has all your skill levels on it.
When I was a little girl, I often had trouble falling asleep.
Oh god.
My mother used to sing me this lullaby to comfort me. Tonight, I slept deeper than I had in my entire life. I had a disturbing dream that a string was coming out of my mouth. When I started pulling it, I realized that it came from all the way down my throat, buried somewhere deep in my body.
No. I've seen horror movies like that where they start pulling something out of their mouth and I cannot.
I kept pulling, but I couldn't go too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction. Finally, the whole string was out. I felt relieved, but also strangely empty. I realized that I was in my bed, with my mother sitting beside me, crying. I didn't know why she was in tears, but I knew it was my fault.
Oh my goodness.
Dear Lord. Mom? Kolya? My body feels like it's stuffed with cotton. Like I slept for days. I can't see further than my own fingers.
Wazda.
I should take the lamp with me.
Kerosene lamp. An old but reliable kerosene lamp. Okay. Ooh, what's that?
My medical journal from the academy and my family medallion. Who could have brought this here?
A handcrafted sterling silver medallion gifted to Liza by her father. Lisa. Stop saying Liza. Reliable until you run out of kerosene. Exactly. Tab. Ooh, look at this. We got tabs for days. Oh my gosh, so many relationships to be had. Okay, we got a lot going on. Wait.
Lilies of the valley. My favorite flower.
They are
Put
very
them in
pretty.
this room. It's disturbing to see them here.
She must have a 5-star island. Congrats.
Locked.
Do we call for help or walk away? Hold on, let's go search around a little bit more.
The cupboard is locked. Why would anyone keep something of value in a place like this? Either this is a nightmare, or I'm in hell. This feels too real to be a dream.
Anything else? That's it?
Locked.
Okay, now we'll call for help.
Hello? Anyone? Please help. I'm stuck here. Anyone?
Louder for the people in the back.
It's no use.
Exclamation point join if you want to join the dungeon.
Hello? Who is this? I'm locked inside. Please help.
Alright. Hmm?
Are you still there? Maybe you can't talk? Please knock twice for yes and once for no.
Okay.
Thank goodness. Can you help me open the door? Thank you. Thank you so much. Will you help me?
Oh, they said no.
What is it that you want from me?
Money, treatment, favor.
I'm a doctor by trade. I can heal you if you're sick, or come on call anytime, day or night.
Okay.
I'm not wealthy, but I know some people who can lend me money, and I don't have much, but I can owe you a favor?
Uh-oh.
Then it's settled. Whoever you are, do you hear me?
What did we just agree to? You don't make random deals with strangers through doors, especially if they're not speaking to you.
If you open this door, I, Elizaveta Morozova, will be in your debt.
Oh, man.
Ah!
What?
What the hell is this? My shoulder just felt like it was burning up. I can't see anything from this angle. I should check up on it later.
We just got like a symbol burned into us? I don't know. Okay, can we leave?
No one. What have I gotten myself into?
Escape the chamber. Okay. Earning experience points increases your rank, allowing you to upgrade your skills. Press plus or minus next to a skill you'd like to modify. Once you finish distributing all the points, press accept changes. Okay. We have 5 points available. I feel like we should put some into science and logic, right? There. Your vampire rank has increased! Blah, blah, blah.
Hello? Can anybody hear me? What a peculiar painting. The husband and wife in the picture don't look very happy. If I had to guess, I'd say it wasn't the perfect marriage.
Okay. We are assuming a lot from a painting. We can't knock on that door.
It smells like death here. Like in the academy when we left a cadaver out for too long. Only there's someone's money in here. I could live on this for a week.
Do we take it? Take the money and run. Yeah, we're gonna
After all
take
that
it.
has happened, I think
Oh. Morality. Uh-oh. Our very first choice. Lisa's morality is still shaping. Certain choices will provide you with humanity or nihilism points. Some choices will only become available to Liza after shoot, I cannot. After she reaches certain
I think I
levels.
deserve this.
We stole it! Listen, we've been through a lot. We deserve it. Treat yourself, you know?
The mirror is covered by a sheet. People only do that when someone dies. Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside. Silly superstition, of course.
Right? Loot Goblin, we never know what we might need that money for. We just like sold our souls, so... Should we look? Let's look.
We live in the age of science where there's no room for this nonsense.
Oh no!
What is this? Where is my reflection? I can't see myself. It must be a trick mirror.
Hmm.
Eerie.
Uh-oh.
It's hard to say without seeing the face, but this dress. Could it be the same girl from the first painting? It's hard to say without
we already said that.
seeing the face, but this dress.
Cheese Dungeon. Hi, Amaranth! Exclamation point join if you want to join the
Could
dungeon.
it be the same girl from the first paint?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to click it so many times.
This is unbearable. I'm a doctor. I can get through this.
We got this.
Give me strength, no matter what is on the other side. What in heavens is all this?
Chapter 1. Higher
I
Society.
will make sense of all this later.
Find out what is happening.
Something is wrong. My head is spinning. I feel the floor slipping from under my feet.
Okay, hold on. We got... Oh, we can't use the points we've been earning?
Would you look at her? How does one have the gall to show at the Countess's manor in such a filthy outfit?
She must be a nihilist. It's spreading all over the country like a plague.
You two don't know what you're talking about. It's the latest rage in Paris now. The dirtier, the better.
We are trendy. Possum! You got an epic pirate garb. Okay, I can't go around these people. I must go back.
Have you heard? The Countess is sending me on a special assignment to the capital.
You lucky devil. I've been stuck here for years. I swear, I'd dull my fangs just to spend a night in the city.
Fangs, you say?
Hey, stop messing with the phonograph. It's not a toy.
Sorry. Locked.
Miss, are you all right?
Mind your own business, Petya. It's rude to stare at a lady.
Sorry. I know it's not ideal, Countess Orlova, but I'm afraid there is not much we can
Exclamation
do at this
point join if you want to join the dungeon.
Of course now there bloody isn't. The right time to act was last week. I don't understand where this influx of product is coming from. It's undercutting our prices. Where were you when I...
Oh.
Who is this creature? Darling, you look like a little domovoy.
A what?
Come over here. I don't bite.
Hello? I'm Eliza.
You must be the doctor's new apprentice. Look at you, poor thing. You must be fresh out of the ground.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me?
Ugh, nobody must have actually inducted you. How typical. No surprise with the men around here. Hussar, why is she in such a state?
She was not supposed to wake.
I'd love to catch you up, dear, but sadly I have some urgent business to attend to, thanks to this gentleman over here. Hussar, be a darling and show this young lady around once she's decent.
A bosky? We got a bosky? Oh boy.
As you wish, madam.
Should we do a boss dungeon?
If you'll excuse me, I'll go for a smoke on the balcony. You can find me there.
You're excused. If I recall my first day correctly, your head must be killing you. Here, drink this.
Thank you. May I ask what this is?
If you know too much, you'll grow old sooner. Trust me, it will lift your spirits.
Okay.
Whatever this is, it's beyond delicious. It's sweet and thick and tastes like cherry and wild strawberries. Thank you. I do feel a lot better all of a sudden.
Now go change. We can't have you gallivanting around in those scrubs. There is a nice dress about your size in the cloakroom. Consider this my welcome gift.
Thank you kindly, madam.
I love her hair. Oh. We weren't paying attention. What's her name?
Madam Odintsova?
No, I got it wrong.
It's Countess Orlova.
Dang
But I
it.
bet you'll learn it soon enough. Now off you go, change and mingle. Time is money.
When you are healthy, hold shift to increase your walk pace. Oh, we can run? In quotations, kind of run. Run, rabbit, run, run. Can we use this? Wait, can we use this boss key? Still has it listed as bits for me. Who got the boss key? Can you do it? I got the lemon head. Sorry, I'm distracted. Shay started a dungeon. It was Milo? Milo got the key?
Countess is right. I should get dressed before exploring.
Is this the room?
The Countess sure has excellent taste in literature. In other circumstances, I'd spend all day here reading. Another cloth on a mirror. Something bad must have happened.
Here, we'll wash up without the mirror. We got kind of a shock when we didn't see our reflection.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I can't go out there like this. I'm not decent.
Oh. Wardrobe.
Goodness. This must be the dress the Countess was talking about. Such an ornate Western style. It must cost a small fortune.
Put it on! Put it
I want
on!
nothing more than to change out of this horrible nightgown, but this is just too much.
Put it on. Let's go. Ooh, look at that!
It's perfect. Fits like a glove.
Look how fancy we are! We look like an entirely different person.
I still don't know what's happening here.
What
Or
was
at least I hope I
that?
don't.
It looked like that person was all bloody with like a doll head on their shoulder? What? I don't know how to use a key. From what I've heard, when you go to like the Tangia extension, it should... Boss key is 15 bits. It said that we earned one though. Do you still have to pay even if you earned one? Oh, it opens it up for bits. Gotcha. I didn't realize. It still makes you pay. Gotcha.
But delaying the inevitable is just tying my stomach in knots. I need to find that young man and learn the truth.
He's not covered in blood. He's literally holding a doll. From the flash that I saw, it looked like he had like blood splatter all over him and there was just a doll's head. Oh my gosh.
I'm starving, and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing is, I have absolutely no appetite for it.
Let's see if those people are nicer to us.
I don't know what to say to humans. If I'm honest, I find them all a little dull.
That's not fair of you to say, Margarita. It's not their fault that they don't have the advantages of eternal life.
I know. And don't get me wrong, some of my best friends are human.
Exclamation point, join!
Sometimes I just wish we could convert them all and give them the proper life. But you just can't help everyone.
I like the yellow dress girl. She has purple hair and she looks bitchy. I like her too.
Have you
Okay.
heard the rumors about Count Kaminsky?
Not lately. Do tell.
They say that he found
I
himself
am
a
nosy,
young
so I'm
human
gonna
lady and fell in love
eavesdrop.
like a schoolboy. Apparently, they got so close, he even confessed to her his true nature.
Oh my.
You don't say.
The scandal.
Yes, and the best part is, she is completely fine with it. He doesn't even have to enchant her anymore.
Fascinating. The world just gets madder and madder every day, doesn't it?
I am super nosy. I need to know everything.
I'm starving.
Oh,
and the
we already
food
did
looks
that.
so fresh and delicious.
Please tell me you have some good news for me. It's been 2 weeks since the last Cabernet shipment. The clientele is very unhappy.
I did manage to get in touch with the vendor. He says the conditions for harvesting are getting even worse, thus the interruption. We did reach an agreement, though. They are happy to continue. But from now on, it'll be an extra 5 coins per bottle.
Oh, thank goodness. At this point, honestly, whatever it takes. Another week and the Countess would have fried me.
We meet again. I already forgot your name. Oh wait, it's Hussar, right? Something like that.
Locked.
Action points. Some actions Lisa performs take time. These interactions will be marked with a special stopwatch symbol. Each night, Lisa can spend up to 3 action points. Once the action is completed, an action point will be taken and the night will move into the next phase. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's just a different door. Just kidding. Okay, action point. We ready?
Good evening, Hussar.
Ah, there's our belle of the ball. Lisa, right?
Purple eyes.
You actually don't look half bad when you're not covered in graveyard dirt.
Oh, thanks. Can't return the compliment. Graveyard dirt.
Graveyard dirt? First the Countess, now you? Why is everyone going on about funerals?
Surely an educated lady like you must have put together who we are by now, haven't you?
Vampires?
Could you really be vampires?
Say it. Say it, Bella.
We, Lisa. You, me, the Countess, nearly everyone here at the manor.
Boss fight? I think we have enough people to do a boss fight. Y'all want to do a boss fight?
Vampires, creatures of the night, blood-sucking monsters. Your pick. Just like you read about in folktales.
Look at those fangs!
Are you just playing tricks on me? Is this all a joke?
Only the best kind there is.
Mirror, am I dead? Move on.
Is this why I had no reflection in the mirror?
If that's what you're concerned about, you look just fine.
Oh yeah, boss fight! Get your buns in here, even if you don't have gear on. Punch them to death. Exclamation point join. I think we can have 11 people? You got 30 seconds. Exclamation point join. Get in there. I don't think we've... Oh yeah, we have done a boss fight before. You got 16 seconds. Exclamation point join.
Does this mean I'm dead?
Dead, alive, who the hell cares? Trust me, Lisa, you just won the lottery.
You won the lottery. Okay. Defense mechanisms. My family. Your name. Let's choose science.
I don't even remember how it happened. Must be some sort of a defense mechanism that suppresses a traumatic experience.
That actually does happen quite a bit. That memory usually comes back soon enough.
What about my family? When can I see them?
I was worried you will ask me that. Technically, they think you are dead, and it is best for everyone if they keep thinking that. It's true, too.
I can't just leave them like this. They have to know I'm all right.
Look, I know this is too much for you to take in right now. Maybe that's a conversation we should revisit another time.
Okay.
Countess calls you Hussar. What's your real name?
At this point, I've been called that far longer than my real name. Just call me that.
All right. Hussar it is. I have so many questions.
See, that's what I was afraid of. Theory is not my forte. I'm a proponent of learning by doing. Why don't you go talk the ears off some other guests while I finish smoking in peace? After that, I can show you what it's really like to be one of us.
I suppose I can do that. Could you at least tell me a little bit about the people, the guests in there?
Oh, come on. Where is your spirit of adventure? I'm sure you'll figure it out on your own.
All right then. I'll go see if someone can actually help me.
Oh, sassy.
Meh.
All right. Thank you kindly. I'll be back soon enough.
No rush, please.
Oh, jeez. Vampires are so sassy. Oh no! Twitch, you're the only one left! I looked over and everyone is dead! Okay, I can't talk to them.
I do actually have a model right here with me. I always carry Matilda with me, just in case a good opportunity strikes. You never know. Look into her eyes. Doesn't she look alive to you? Like she's going to blink?
Yes, well... Apologies.
No!
Petya, we should probably go and discuss some urgent business with the Countess.
Oh.
We
course.
all
In fact,
died.
I'd love to meet her as...
I don't know how, but I can just sense that he is not one of us. Such a strange feeling. Attraction? No, but something very similar. He is most certainly human.
Boss fights are hard until you get good survival gear. Well, exclamation point join! We gotta gear up.
Oh, hello. It's you, lady in the nightgown. How are you feeling? I was really worried.
Much better. Thank you. I'm Lisa, by the way.
Of course. Where are my manners? I'm Petya.
It's a pleasure. You were the only one who seemed to care about my illness.
Oh, nonsense. They are a lovely bunch around here, just all very busy.
Busy.
The third group I'm pitching my dolls to, and everyone keeps running off for urgent business.
Did you say you're selling dolls?
And making them, yes.
I see you have one with you. May I take a look?
Of course. Matilda here is my favorite. I'd love to get some honest feedback. Well, what do you think?
What do we think? Beautiful, needs work, or hideous? I think she's a pretty doll, right? I never really had dolls like this. I had like Barbies, but not like dolls. Does that make sense?
Oh, it's just lovely. So detailed and human-like. She reminds me of the one I had when I was a little girl.
That's exactly what I wanted to accomplish. Thank you. I knew someone here would appreciate it. I'm hoping to show her to the Countess. With her approval, the sky's the limit. You know, making toys is what I wanted to do since I was a little boy. My father always called this foolishness, among other things. Said it's not manly work. I never managed to convince him otherwise.
I'm sorry. That must have been tough.
Well, here I am, still at it. I do have a feeling that I'm onto something with Matilda. Just you wait. My gut tells me that tonight is going to bring something special, and it's never wrong.
Invitation? Invitation to what? Just don't forget her name. I will!
How did you end up being invited here, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, that's all thanks to Elisa, the lovely young woman in the yellow dress. She saw me at the town market and saw some real potential in my work. She said that the people in the manor might be interested in seeing it, and you didn't have to ask me twice.
Elisa!
I see. How is
She's the
pitching
one in
going
the
so
yellow
far?
dress.
I'll admit, it's a little slow, but the night is still young.
You are an optimistic guy, aren't you, Petya?
My mother used to say that my hope will be the death of me.
Oh gosh.
What's the point of living if you don't believe in people and yourself?
You may be right about that. At least I truly hope you are. Best of luck with everything, Petya. Hope everything works
Hi,
out with the Countess.
Thank you, Lisa. You're very kind.
How you doing? Petya's bio
Have you
has
tried the Countess's
updated.
Cabernet? Honestly, I think this may have been the best one I ever tasted.
Exclamation point.
I
Join.
prefer to stick to clear drinks around here. If you really want to try some decent Cabernet, stop by my salon on the main street.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge.
Why didn't the...
I'll take you up on that offer.
Why didn't the alert go off? Hold on a second. Wait a second. Unacceptable. There we go. Oh my gosh, 57 months? Holy moly. Can we get some hype, please, for Usagi? Thank you so much. 4 years, 7 months, and 4 days. Holy moly. You're good? I'm glad. I'm alright. Just tired. This game's been so good so far. We woke up. We are a vampire. We just learned we're a vampire. We got this fancy dress. And now we're meeting other vampires.
Hello. I don't think I've seen you around here before.
And one human.
I'm Arbin.
And a doll. Arbin. Okay, we have to remember names because I already forgot someone's name and it made them not like me a little bit.
I'm Lisa. Good evening to you too.
You don't sound so sure. Is it really a good one for you?
Yes, vampires. I knew you would like it.
You're right. If I'm honest, it hasn't been the easiest night.
That's what I thought. My advice is always be honest, unless you absolutely can't be. In the end, it does make everyone feel better.
That's a good piece of advice.
Stick with me, lovely. I'm chock full of them.
Okay. Let's see.
I couldn't help but overhear that you were a wine expert?
I dabble. I run a literary salon in town and serve drinks there.
How exciting. All kinds of interesting people must come by.
You'd be surprised, my dear, and mildly disappointed. I'd love for you to stop by one day. I'll treat you to a round of something nice.
I like her.
I'll make sure to visit.
Side quests. Besides experiencing the main story, Lisa is encouraged to explore town and meet other characters. Depending on the character, Lisa may sometimes need to meet certain criteria, such as a specific skill or morality levels, in order to start or continue with their quests.
Since you're an expert, may I ask you about the wine that the Countess gave me? I'll admit I found it delicious, but it wasn't really wine, was it?
Dun dun dun.
It was not. Cabernet was sort of our code word for blood, so we don't shock any innocents. And then we just got used to it. Funny how language works, isn't it?
Yes. Funny. Arbin, I've only just been turned, and all of this is very new to me. May I trouble you for some advice?
I hope you don't mind me asking, but has someone in your family enjoyed wine a little too much?
What? Too personal or my father? Daddy had alcoholism. Perhaps. Oh, we were honest. Our relationship improved. It's a Twitch dungeon! Exclamation point join.
Yes. My father. Wine, vodka, anything he can drink, really. You aren't clairvoyant, are you?
Everyone becomes a little clairvoyant if they live long enough and pay attention. I saw you drinking that glass earlier, and I think you should be careful around it, my dear.
Alcohol's my father's problem. It isn't mine.
Yet.
It's not just alcohol you should be concerned about. You can keep away from it if you want. Blood, however, you will now have to drink, whether you like it or not.
Whether I like it or not.
Demons are hereditary, my dear. Always remember that.
Wait. So you can overindulge in the blood? Is that what she's saying?
Well, I should get going.
Good luck. I have a feeling we'll see each other soon.
Interesting. I guess you can overindulge in anything, technically, right? Don't become a bloodaholic. I'll try not to. Oh my gosh, there's 2 pages. Okay, we've got Arbin on the first page. We're neutral friends. Cold! Oh, because I forgot her name! Dang it. I'm surprised we're neutral with Hussar. We were a little snarky with each other, but maybe that's just our thing, you know? We have that snarky banter. Okay. Let's see.
Come on. Don't any of you cowards want to have any fun?
My lady, with all due respect, Russian roulette just seems like, too much fun for the night.
Russian roulette?
Get lost then.
Oh my
Be
gosh.
on your merry way. Who knew that the second time I die would be of boredom?
Why were you snarky with Hussar? We were snarky with each other. I'm not really sure why. Why are all the chests empty? I don't know.
Now, would you look at this pretty picture?
Because it's a Twitch dungeon.
I could barely recognize you from before.
But according to Twitch, they're all out of storage. They're making me delete so many of my highlights. I'm way over the limit. Exclamation point join. In case you didn't know, they put 100-hour limit on your highlights and uploads, and I was over 1,000. So that's gonna be a problem. And it won't let you highlight anything new until you get under the limit. So yeah. To be fair, I started highlighting all the DBD matches that I was playing with friends because I was like, oh, this is delightful. I might want to go back and watch this again. And I had 89 DBD highlighted streams. So I've been deleting those.
Where did you get this dress?
Uh-oh.
It's a gift from the Countess. She is very generous.
Kepi going to have a gameplay YouTube channel. That's the plan. I actually moved one video over there for my playthrough of Inside. It's from the PS4 days. Do you remember when I streamed from the PS4? Yeah, it's from that era.
Huh. I thought it looked familiar. Name is Alisa, by the way.
Lisa, it's a pleasure.
The PS4 days. Exactly.
So, I've just been turned today.
Congratulations. That must be quite shocking. Thrilling, even. I'm envious, really.
Yes, thank you. I'm not quite sure how to process all this yet. What does one even do with this? Being dead, drinking blood, who knows what else?
Same thing anyone around here does. Masticating plain eternity day after day. Spicing it up any way you can.
Hence the Russian roulette.
We're already dead, aren't we? What else is there to lose?
There we go.
Do you fancy a round?
I flexed to my friends having a translucent blue N64 in the 90s. I have a green one. I have the Donkey Kong Country one that was like, it was called like Jungle Green. And it was, yeah, transparent. Bring back transparent technology because it just looked cooler, you know?
Maybe some other time.
Suit yourself.
May I ask who was the young man you talked with earlier?
Who, Petya? Why, are you interested?
I still have my childhood Super Nintendo and my original PS1 that I got when I was like 12 or 13.
Goodness, no. I was just making conversation.
Don't be shy. We're not attached. Petya is human. I picked him up at the town market. He is a salesman. A ridiculously bad one at that.
If you two are not an item, may I ask why did you invite him over?
Because it was my turn.
I've still got my Game Boy sitting around. I have a Game Boy Color that was not mine, but my... one of my friends had multiple Game Boys. I was the poor friend in the group, and so they let me borrow one of their Game Boy Colors, and the only game I had was Tetris on it. And I literally took it everywhere with me, and I carried it around so much that they were like, that's pretty much yours. They didn't actually give it to me, but then they were like, they never asked for it back. I mean, they gave it to me, but not gave it to me. I don't know. I think I'm yapping too much. Hi, Dice Mom! Oh, gosh. The yawning. You still have his Atari? We had our Atari for the longest time. I think my parents gave the Atari to my cousin, though. They couldn't even hook you up with Pokemon. I just had Tetris. That's all I really wanted, though. I just remember sitting at Steak and Shake, and I would pull out Tetris on the Game Boy, and I would play until I lost, and then we would just pass it to the next person to see who would get the highest score. It was always me. I'm the Tetris master. I was the poor friend of the group, felt that. I was. We moved from a place that I was a normal to a school district that I didn't belong in. How are you, Dice Mom? Hi, Shadow Angel. I had a friend who lived in a neighborhood called the Monastery, and it was gated. It was a gated community that you had to like talk to the person to let them, they had to like call the house that you were going to visit to make sure that you were going to visit before they would allow you in. So, I mean, I was the poor friend. I just lived in a normal house. Just finished some Marvel Rivals. Nice. Did you have fun? Did you win? Whom were you playing? I don't know the characters, but I might if you tell me their name.
A turn for what?
We won and definitely had fun. Were you playing with Zidardus? I was like kind of lurking on Zidardus a little bit. As in, I went to his stream and he was away, and then I just had it pulled up in the background.
To spice up the eternity.
Cloak and Dagger? I don't know who that is. If Cuppy is in a gated community, I'm unsubbing. I am not in a gated community. Listen, I live in a condo. And we fight over parking, so...
So, it's true what they say? Vampires live forever?
We exist forever. We don't live.
We're no longer living, we're dead.
Then again, few do.
Does this mean that we can't die? I mean, stop existing?
Oh, sweetheart, there is nothing easier. Just stop drinking blood for a few days, fall from a high roof, or just step into the sunlight.
Oh man, so many rules.
I should probably be writing this all down.
Write it down!
So, now that you have eternity on your side, do you consider your existence more valuable?
I'll park in your neighbor's spot, just let me know. Oh man. Nothing sets people off quicker than parking issues. We actually have assigned spots, but the numbers have worn away, so you can't really tell the numbers. Where we lived before, there was not assigned parking, but technically you were allowed 2 spots. But they weren't assigned to who parked where, and oh man, did that cause so many issues? People would get, like, violent. A condo in a gated community? Ooh, man. Mine is not. Mine is not in a gated community. It sounds fancy, though. Real ones know the struggle of fighting for parking. Truth. Exclamation point join, you have 5 seconds. Oh no, I think it might be too late. We have all this earth and we argue over parking? I can't. I mean, yeah. Yeah, you gotta fight for your right to park. You gotta fight for your right to park. Let's see. So now that you have eternity on your side, do you consider your existence more valuable? No? Yes? I suppose so. It's the same.
I suppose infinite time does add some gravity to it.
If someone parks in my driveway, I'll be very upset. Truth. Or if they parked blocking your driveway? Oof.
I see. In that case, how would you compare the value of your new existence to, say, Petya's?
Just don't be one of those people that are like, how dare you park on the street in front of my house? This is my house. You cannot park in front of it. Because those people, what's wrong with those people? It's different if you're blocking a driveway. But parking in front of someone's house when literally it's just a spot you can park in.
What a strange question. They are equally important, of course.
Fair enough. Still, it's an interesting
I got rare lemon armor? Let's go.
Indeed. Excuse me. I think someone is calling for me.
Aw, snap! Exclamation point drop if you want to be soup! Let's see if my button works this time. It works! Oh, Shadow, you ramped twice! I thought you were gonna land in it. We socialized. Oh gosh, people are banging into each other. Oh, soup again? What? 2 times in a row! What is this soup madness? Okay. We talked to everyone. I suppose we should go back and talk to Hussar? Let's see if he's still snarky with me.
Good timing. I just finished up.
Yes, how lucky.
See? Snarky. Why are we snarky? I don't know. We're snarky.
Don't be snappy, Lisa. Smoking is an important routine for a soldier. Can't be interrupted. So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
Look at that new emote! Everybody look at Kaji's new emote! Isn't it cute? Isn't it so cute? Click on it. Click on it. Oh, it almost made it. Almost made it to the soup. Are there any questions you have left for me? Oh yeah, we have plenty.
What is going on in the basement of the manor? It's absolutely terrifying down there.
Oh yes, the basement. If I were you, I would just forget all about it.
What?
Excuse me?
All I know is that Countess conducts her business and she doesn't enjoy people meddling in it.
If it's so confidential, how come I ended up there in the first place?
Minor oversight. You were supposed to be moved upstairs before you were up, but appears that you are an early riser.
And whose oversight was it, may I ask?
Let's not focus on casting blame, shall we? I say all's well that ends well. So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
Yes, many.
Who ended up letting me out of the chamber?
If I'm honest, I haven't the foggiest idea. I thought you knew.
Well, I don't. And whoever it was gives me the goosebumps. On top of everything, I ended up promising them a favor and felt a bad burn on my shoulder right after that. Do you know what it could possibly be?
Let me take a look. Oh, brother.
Oh, did he look?
What? What is it?
I feel like I have way too many layers on for him to have looked at a burn on my shoulder.
It could be nothing, really. No need to worry. Just make sure that you show this to the doctor when you see him, all right?
All right.
He knows what it is, but he's not telling me.
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
If vampires are real, does this mean other fairy tales are?
You'll have to be more specific than that.
Rusalkas? Domovoys? Ghosts?
Werewolves?
Yes. No. Yes. We'll spend all night here if we keep talking about flora and fauna.
You have the mark of the werewolf? Maybe.
If you want my advice,
I'm a
focus on
werepire.
yourself first. That always ends up working for me. So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
When did you join the Black Parade? Is this not the outfit from the Black Parade video?
I suppose that's it for the time being.
Perfect. If you don't mind me asking, what do you make of all this? I take it you've done a couple laps around the ballroom. Learned a little more about what it's like to be one of us.
One of us. One of us.
Well, I'm obviously still in shock, but...
It is, isn't it? That's funny. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city.
Yes?
From a scientific perspective, I have to admit I'm curious. This is certainly a unique condition we are in. I'd love to learn more about it for my studies.
I'm impressed. I can certainly see now why the doctor chose you as his apprentice. All right. Have you read Thunderstorm?
Have we? Oh, of course we have.
Of course I did. Tragic story.
It sure is.
I wasn't slandering.
Well, unlike Katerina in the play, you no longer need to wonder why people can't fly.
How did you do that?
By sheer will, Lisa. It's very simple.
How are you even talking with me in such a state?
That's yet another benefit of being one of us.
One of us.
We can project our thoughts into people's minds. I prefer it, really. I find normal speech kind of primitive.
Why don't you do it all the time, then?
I'd love to, but you don't want to get too used to it and scare a human by accident. Now, why don't you try it? Let's see what kind of bat you are.
I love scaring people that way. Okay. Bat shifting.
Goodness.
Look at us! Oh my god, we're so cute! I love it! We get to be a bat witch twitch?
Isn't this a hoot?
Exclamation point join! Get in there. You see My Chemical Romance twice a year? Oh wait, you see them twice this year. I think I saw them at Warped Tour. I just aged myself drastically. Warped Tour? Was anyone alive when Warped Tour was still a thing? It would have been funnier if you turned into a baseball bat. Oh man, I am speedy as heck! Bat indicator in the bottom left of the screen informs whether bat shifting is currently possible. To land while in bat shape, descend on a surface from above until a landing circle appears underneath you. Whee! The moon! I am but a bat floating in front of the moon.
Seems like you're catching on. Follow me.
I can't believe I'm actually flying.
All this talk about death, but don't you feel more alive than you ever have right now?
Oh. Oh, you can't turn into... Okay. In front of a conscious human. Lisa can turn into a bat at any time, provided she is in an appropriate environment and not in a human's direct sight. The bat indicator in the bottom left corner of the screen shows whether Lisa is able to transition at a particular moment. Okay.
Shh. There. Look.
If only I have 3 coins to my name, then I'd show 'em. They'd all see.
Is this what you wanted to show me? A drunk peasant?
What I wanted to show you is how to use your new powers.
I'm happy for you, but I also hate you. It's all about balance.
Meet Trophime. He is the Countess's former serf, now custodian and coachman. Among other things, he makes sure no one goes in or out of here without her permission. Important man. Now, come with me. How is life, Trophime?
My lord, is that you? Oh, the bottle you gave me. Highest quality. Much obliged.
I can see that. It's nearly empty already. All right, enough pleasantries. Watch this.
Uh-oh. What?
What happened to him? Is he all right?
You just whistled the soul right out of that man.
He is fine. We call this enchantment.
Enchantment?
What does enchantment do, exactly?
It makes people tranquil. While they are in trance, they don't feel pain or have a clear memory of what happened.
Yeah, but you people gave us Jersey Shore. And you'll all pay for that for a long time. Fist pumping like champs.
So they don't remember anything once they're enchanted?
But technically, weren't all the people who were on Jersey Shore, they weren't actually from New Jersey, right? They were from, like, New York or something. They just happened to vacation in Jersey. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Not quite. They may not remember what happened, but they won't forget how you made them feel.
Sounds like a subject for some awkward conversations.
You don't know the half of it yet. You'll see.
So, how do I enchant someone? I don't know if I can whistle like you.
I am not ashamed to say that I was a fan of Jersey Shore when it first came out. I watched at least the first 2 seasons.
Don't worry, whistling is just for me. It's like a cure for the hiccups. Everybody has their own way. When you need it, it will come to you.
Does this mean you can just come up to anybody and make them tranquil?
In theory, but it's not quite that simple. Firstly, they have to like you, an important condition. Without it, the charm won't work. Secondly, you should only do it to humans.
So it doesn't work on other vampires.
Ooh, look at this princess dungeon. Exclamation point, join! We need better gear to gear up for our boss fight.
I didn't say that.
Oh?
There are rumors that the best of the best can indeed enchant their own kind. But I don't even know if the Countess has that kind of power. Besides, this would certainly not be considered ethical by our vampire brothers and sisters.
I bet they wouldn't mind to have that power, though.
Oh, without a doubt.
So why would you want to enchant someone?
I thought you might ask that. There are 2 main reasons. 1. People in a trance are easily suggestible. You can use that to influence their thoughts and opinions.
Sounds unethical. Will they do anything I say? What is the second reason?
When you say influence their thoughts, does this mean they will do anything I say?
Top Jam! I got you. Hold on. Let's see if the button works. She's on me. So, you know, there's time to...
Call her mommy.
Thank you for the redeem!
I made a mistake, I made a mistake, I made a mistake. You sure?
What is that?
Call her mommy.
That's a fancy sword.
I made a mistake, I made a mistake, I made a mistake. Are you sure? I made a mistake. God, I can't tell where she's going.
Shake it, don't break it. It took your mama 9 months to make it. I went to college in Florida and told people I'm from New Jersey. How many times I heard, "You don't look like the people from the show." That's funny. I'm sorry you had to endure that. I'm sure it was probably very similar to I've talked about it before, my experience being a flautist in the era of American Pie. Because as soon as anyone found out that you played the flute, they would be like, "This one time at band camp," like automatically. And it was so annoying. I'm sure it was like the same for you. Same type of thing.
Only within reason, of course, especially when you are a beginner. Impression is a delicate art and takes a lot of practice.
Emerald spawned a dungeon! Exclamation point join, get in there.
And what is the second reason?
I think you already know.
Do I know? Oh my!
What have you done?
I just opened him up for you. Don't worry, he'll be just fine unless we bleed him dry. Come here. It's time for you to learn how to feed.
I thought they said he was a very important man. We're just gonna go suck on him? What?
I don't know if I'm ready.
You're as ready as you'll ever be.
How do I turn?
Just relax and let your instincts
Well, good night,
take
Clint.
over.
I
It
hope you
will
get some
come
good
naturally.
sleep. Good luck with your work tomorrow. Turn into a vampire by choosing it in the ability wheel. Vampire form. Ooh, cute. Okay.
My mouth, it's bleeding.
Of course, I forgot to warn you. Sorry.
First time.
Don't worry, it's normal. That happens when your fangs are out for the first time.
Possessed Possum got a boss key!
It will recover in a minute.
His skin smells like wild berries. But not just the smell, the promise of warmth that draws you. The promise of being whole. I want to feel it on my teeth, in my body.
Uh-oh.
No, I can't do this.
Exclamation point join. You've got 38 seconds. Get in there. I'm not sure we're leveled up enough. I don't think we are either, but we do have more people now. That's true. Thank you for some good conversation and such. This keeps me sane. Aw, good night. Thank you for being you, Clint. You're a gem.
I don't think I can do it.
Even if you are from Jersey. I'm just kidding. I love you. Okay.
All right. But if the Countess asks, promise you'll say that you've done it. I don't want to get in trouble because you chickened out.
I promise.
Remember, you have to learn to do it to survive.
But our blood glass. Look at our blood. Okay, above the dungeon stuff. Up in the... Do I know my sides? I don't know my sides. But the left-hand corner, okay? There's a glass of blood. And our cup is full. We don't need any more blood right now. That would just be unnecessary, overindulgent blood. That's what leads us down the path of blood... What do we call it? Bloodicolism.
I better get back to my other errands. Don't want to get my tunic wet. Do you remember the way back?
Bloodholism. There we go.
I do.
A ghost head. Ooh, spoopy.
Hussar?
Thank you. Oh my gosh, we're gonna go from snarky best friends to I don't know.
Thank you for your help. I had a rough day and it means a lot to me.
Don't mention it. I ended up having a decent time myself. I'll see you soon.
Friends.
I should get back to the manor and talk with the Countess. I'll process this all later. Where will I live? What's next? There's so much I have to sort out first. But first... Hussar said I can influence someone who is enchanted. I should try it on Trophine.
Hypnotism. Vampires have the ability to impress certain things on the subconscious of their victims. In order to do that, approach the enchanted victim in your human form and press the mouse button. Once you see the hypnotism icon, the victim can't be hypnotized more than once a day. Once per day only. Exclamation point join. Get in there. You've got 29 seconds.
Can you hear me, Trophy? Here is something I'd like you to do.
Drink less. Start stealing? Oh my gosh. Drink even more. Oh my gosh, what is this?
You will start pacing your drinking.
Look at us using our powers for good. I think it sometimes ignores join. It says you're in there though. I saw your name roll by. If you were worried that you didn't get in. I need that sword. Which sword? Whee! Now I'm free. What?
What was that?
Who screamed? I was just about to break out into song.
Looks like the banquet is over. Someone is still inside, though.
Oh, was that Petya? No! I can't go up the stairs.
I don't understand. How could this even happen?
Do you have no self-control at all?
It's Petya's doll, Matilda. This is so unsettling.
The last time I had to join twice before it took me. Oh, okay. Legendary sword. Scanner sword? Oh no, Petya!
What is this? My God!
Relationship map has been updated. Because he's dead? Oh, he's got a veil over him! Maybe he'll come back.
What the hell happened here?
It's all Victoria's fault.
Yeah.
I told her he's almost empty, but she wouldn't listen.
What do you want from me? I was starving, and you two barely left me anything.
Doesn't matter now. We drained a man. Not anywhere, but at the Countess's manor. Someone is gonna fry for this, and it sure as hell won't be me.
Are you mad? No one's gonna be executed for this. He's just a human.
Oops, sorry. He's just a human. You monsters!
You monsters. How could you do this?
And who are you exactly?
Oop.
That's right. Hasn't been a vampire for 5 minutes and thinks she knows everything.
I mean, I know, like, a couple things. Just like a couple.
Come with me, my dear. This is not your mess to sort out.
Oh, she left without me. I thought I was gonna go with her. Was it this door?
Those morons. I knew I couldn't leave them alone with him.
And why did you?
I just can't seem to make sense of it. I talked with Petya not even an hour ago.
I'm so sorry. He didn't need to die today.
Canadian. You can always tell by the way they say sorry. Even if they don't have the accent in any other word, it's always that one that gives them away. Exclamation point join to join the dungeon.
What happens now?
Well, the Countess won't like this one bit. I can tell you that much.
Is she sympathetic to humans?
I wouldn't say that. However, she doesn't like murders being linked up to her property.
My supervisor is Canadian, and his word is a boot. Is it a boot?
She will find her way out of this, no doubt. But those three in the ballroom, we'll have to see.
There's just certain words. You can tell by the fact we actually say sorry. Listen, I apologize for literally everything. Even things that are not my fault.
Back in the room, they said someone will be fried. What does that mean?
I don't know if you've heard this yet, but we can't be in the sun. It destroys us.
I did read about that in the folk tales.
The stories are true. Sometimes it's used
what's
as
that?
a form of capital punishment for our kind.
A powdered wig?
What do you think will happen to those three outside?
Murdering a human, sadly, isn't a big crime in our community. I don't think it will come to that.
I think you can also tell them the word tomorrow. I feel like Canadians pronounce it more like tomorrow. Right? Am I wrong?
If I had my guess,
Which is probably
I'd
how
say
it's
they will get
supposed
their
to be
fangs
pronounced,
dealt for
but
troubling the Countess.
Which twitch you got the lemon boots?
They will grow back after a month or two, but before then, they will have to feed solely on Cabernet, and it isn't cheap.
What if they can't afford it?
They will just have to find a way. Some take loans, some steal. Without blood, we are like humans without water.
Dehydrated and cranky.
Arbin?
Yes?
Do you know what will happen to me now? I don't even know who I am anymore. What do I do?
I understand it's not an easy day. We all went through this at some point.
Ugh, don't get me started on the Gulf of America, please.
All the answers will come at the right time. For now, you just need to wait it out till someone sends for you.
We pronounce every word correctly. I'm sure you do.
I must admit, I feel quite restless.
Listen, not many of us might say this to you, so I want to do it. Being one of us doesn't just mean hurting people for your own benefit. It doesn't have to be. To me, it means that I have an eternity to become better, learn from my mistakes, absorb the knowledge about the world.
I suppose that's one way to look at it.
FDT? What does that mean?
You know, the Countess has a wonderful library over here. Why don't you grab a book and use this time to
Exclamation
learn
point
something
join! Get in there!
Perfection comes in little steps.
Thank you for all your help and kindness, Arbin. It feels really good to have a friend around here.
I see, Corian. I see it didn't take you the first time. That's weird. Is it doing that for everyone?
I know it can't be easy for you right now in all this madness. It's hard to adjust. I learned that the hard way. Trust me. Here, I want you to have this.
A small vial. Small vial with blood sustains you for a day. Ooh.
This should give you a little boost when you need it. Clear your head.
That's so nice.
It's not going to last long, but it will give you a little peace of mind for the time being. I should go now, my dear. You know where to find me. Next time, a drink at my bar is on me.
I'll be looking forward to it.
You can read books to pass time and increase knowledge stats. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, we get to pick the book! What do we want to read? This is, oh, excuse me. Literature and writing. This is like art. This is science. And this is history, I think. It's only when you don't talk between dungeons, though, so it's probably intentional. Solution is to just talk more. Just start yapping. I don't think I have any history points, so maybe I should do that. History and politics knowledge has increased. Look at us go. Can I read more? Wait, I can read more. Or maybe not. No, I can't. The button's gone.
It's not my fault. Stop blaming me for everything. I mean...
What is happening?
I should see what all this ruckus is about.
Oh gosh, there's blood all over the floor. Consequences. You will make choices in Cabernet, some of little and some of big consequence. You will not always know which is which. Some of those consequences will be marked on the screen by this symbol.
This is fresh. What in the world caused this?
Oh.
They must have taken Petya's body away. Lord only knows.
Awesome, started a dungeon! Exclamation point join!
My God, what happened here?
Idiots being punished for their own stupidity.
Did you kill them?
I took that snake's fangs out. We'll
Ouch.
see how she does now. I wasn't sure what to do when I saw him, but then I thought about something you said earlier.
Really? What was it?
That mortal life has the same value as eternal existence. I don't know if it's true, but it certainly helped me find my rage. Still, this isn't going to bring him back.
I'm always happy when I can help someone find their rage.
I'm so sorry about Petya. He seemed like such a nice boy.
It was always a risk. Life goes on. Whatever it is we have. But thank you. You must be curious about what happens to you now.
I'd be lying if I said otherwise.
The way it works is that you get assigned to the one who turned you for the apprenticeship. I believe you are the doctor's disciple.
I don't really remember much before I woke up. The doctor. He was a traveling doctor that came to the city, wasn't he? He was a vampire?
He certainly was. It will all come back eventually. Don't worry about it now. Countess has a coachman, Trophime. He will take you to the doctor's place in town.
Don't worry about it now. I worry about everything all the time, constantly. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
He is rough around the edges, but you can learn a lot from him.
May I speak with the Countess herself?
You need to be a little more important for that to happen.
Oh, snap.
Trust me, she'll send for you soon. She has errands for us all. You will be no exception.
Understood. Whatever she needs, I don't owe her anything.
I understand.
Good girl. You should go. Trophime will be waiting for you, and the sun is not getting any lower. I've unlocked the door by the balcony. It'll lead you to the stairs and outside.
A dungeon! Hi, Ophelia! How are ya? It's called being a mother truth.
Hey, Lisa?
Yes?
Exclamation point join, get in there!
Never mind.
Wait, what?
What is it?
You've only turned recently.
You're good? I'm glad.
When was the last time you watched the sunrise?
I'm doing all right.
It must have been a couple weeks ago. I was studying late for my exams.
Sad thing is it's only 11:38 and I feel so freaking tired right now. Oh my gosh. My brain feels a little bit foggy.
What did it feel like?
Well, I was worried about the day to come, and when a ray of sun fell on my face, I don't know. I felt warm, hopeful.
Aw.
Why do you ask?
No reason. It's just been a while since I've seen one. You will hear from the Countess soon.
I'm sure I will.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask you, could you please take this ugly doll with you? I can't keep looking into its dead eyes.
Aw.
Does it remind you of Petya?
Just take it with you, please.
All right, I will.
Thanks.
Free doll, let's
see you
go.
around.
I swear it just blinked.
Did it? Oh no. Them killing Annabelle, them killing Petya, did that create an Annabelle? Jeez Louise, I told you, my brain. Where are we going?
Hello again, Trophime.
We don't have a house.
Evening, my lady. Forgive me, but have we met before?
Oh, that's right. He must not remember me because of the enchantment.
Exclamation point join! Since when are these orcs doing coupley things in the dungeons? What do you mean? What were they doing? Were they braiding each other's hair? Painting each other's nails? Were they having a picnic? I didn't see. You feel foggy? Are you sick? I'm getting over sickness. I'm just very tired. One of my tiny humans has started like randomly waking up at 4:30 in the morning and just staying awake.
Oh,
and
no. Lisa just mentioned your name when she directed me to
tiring. You gonna head to bed soon?
But of course.
One last
Silly
dungeon?
me. I was worried I forgot. Happens to me after vodka sometimes.
Oh yeah, he's been drinking.
Are you fit to drive?
I am, my lady. Truth
All
be
of those
told,
things.
I had a drink or two earlier tonight, but then the strangest thing happened. I must have fallen asleep and woke up not remembering a thing, but sober as a judge. Must be the fresh air.
Ooh, ooh.
Yes, must be it.
In any case.
I did have a little nap today, but sleeping with anxiety is annoying because if I know I have to be up at a certain time, I feel like I constantly wake up and check the time and I don't actually just sleep. Does anyone else do that? Like, I feel like I will be sleeping, but like I'll wake up and like grab my phone and look at the time and then go back to sleep and then wake up and grab my phone and look at the time. And it's just like a constant countdown to like when I have to be awake and I don't actually get good rest.
Shall we head out?
Of course, my lady. Your wish is my command. Mistress Orlova arranged for you to be taken in and out of the town as you see fit, at no charge.
Oh, nice.
Whenever you need a ride, myself or another driver should be ready to pick you up.
I just set an alarm and don't worry about it. I cannot do that. How do you do that? How do you just not worry about it?
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
Don't thank me, my lady. Countess's orders are the law around these parts.
I guess the only time I can sleep without that anxiety is like on the weekends when I know that there's not anything expected of me. Like I don't have to meet any sort of time frames. Same. I do that anytime I wake up from a noise. Like bang, sound at 3 a.m. Meow. 4 a.m. I do the same thing. Checking the time is like the first thing I do. I don't know why. Even if it's like a noise. If I have to fly early in the morning, I cannot sleep the night before for fear of oversleeping. I feel that.
Well, in that case, send her my thanks.
I used to be that way when I would have like appointments
Get in, my lady.
early in the
Don't be
morning.
shy. Marta and I will get you to your new lodgings in no time.
And then your brain does that like that countdown thing where you're like, okay, I have to be there at 9, so I should probably leave at like 8, which means I have to wake up at like 6 so I can eat and shower. And you're just like time management.
One more thing. I'm afraid you'll have to wear a blindfold, my lady. Mistress doesn't want anyone knowing where the manor is.
Okay. I respect it. We completed chapter 1.
We're here, madam. You may take the blindfold off.
So this is my new home.
Whoa, Marta.
We're 2 hours in. We finally got the title screen. That's probably because I've been yapping so much. Uh-oh.
What? Where do all these sparks come from? What is happening to me?
That's the sun, madam. You must go inside your new home soon. But don't worry, there's still some time until sunrise. Doctor's flat is on the 2nd floor. Door on the right side.
Sunrise! Even the best of nights eventually come to an end. During the dawn phase of the night, Lisa must get within safe proximity to her vessel before the sun is up. Otherwise, she will be burned on the spot and suffer permanent death.
Thank you, Trophime. Here's for your trouble.
You're too kind.
It's my pleasure. Be safe, Trophime.
See, we might have stolen that money from the basement, but look what we did with it. We were able to tip.
If I'm honest, madam, no one is really safe here.
Oh, okay. That's
Go, Marta.
Concerning.
Oh.
Herkle Durkle, what does that mean?
I should go inside.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I wanted to explore, but I get it. I'm about to catch on fire. It's probably not the best time to dilly-dally. Flowers. It's lingering in bed under warm covers. Oh, I do that constantly. What? Invitations. To enter a non-public area, vampires must first receive an invitation from the owner. Entries unavailable to Lisa are marked by the invitation icon. You can also see which characters' domains you don't have an invitation to by finding a lock symbol above their portrait in the relationship menu. Books. Oh.
Pavel, dear, you shouldn't bother with an old bag like me. Surely you have better things to do.
Nonsense. I always have time for you.
Aww.
Besides, ticks are no joke. Good thing I noticed it when I did. One more day and the parasite could have dug itself fully into your body.
Interesting. Being inside isn't good enough by itself to avoid the sun. They said something about being close to your vessel? I'm not quite sure what that means. Maybe like... I guess we'll find out.
My goodness. Well, thank you kindly, Doctor. Once again, you are my savior.
I'll check up on you in a couple of days to make sure the bite area doesn't look infected. Lisa, is that you?
Yes, it is I.
Oh, this must be the new apprentice you were talking about.
Indeed.
The doll. I hope the doll is not my vessel. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Thank you again, Doctor.
King of Guan, thank you so much for the raid. Hello. Welcome on in.
Hello, little dove.
Oh, you were playing this too? How do you like it so far? We just finished chapter 1.
You look like you've seen a ghost. Are you all right?
You love it so far? Yay, me too! Voice acting is phenomenal. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. It is such like, I don't know, it's such a treat playing an indie game that actually has voice acting. I don't mind reading it, but like to actually have the voice acting is just, oh, it's so good. Thank you so much for the follow. Ophelia, resub for 28 months. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Can we get some hype for Ophelia, please? And thank you so much again for the raid. This is where you ended? I was thinking about, I was just talking about how I felt a little tired. Exclamation point drop if you want to be soup. It's so good though. I'm very much enjoying it. For anyone new here, hi, I'm Undead Cupcake. I go by Cuppy. I like to play lots of cute indie games and sometimes horror games when I feel like torturing myself. I'm getting over a little bit of a cold, so I have a weird voice. I apologize. No soup? No one landed in the soup? Oh no! Oh my goodness. Let's say we had a rough day.
It's just been a rough day.
Severely rough.
Ah, that's what I thought. You poor girl.
Everyone was slowing at the wrong angle this time. Yeah, it happens. Oh wait, which Twitch? Oh no! The demo impressed me, so I had to play this. You got a key too? I also got a key! Yay! Oh, I love that. Oh, actually. Let me follow you back while I'm thinking about it. If I don't do it now, my brain. I have to check you out sometime. We got 2 Plinkos! Let's go! You're a star!
As we are neighbors now, call me Fahina. I'll be right next door if you ever want to check up on an old woman.
Is this an invitation?
Don't be a stranger.
Oh, we got an invitation!
Welcome, Lisaveta. I've been looking forward to your arrival.
Oh yes, go do all the post-stream things. Thank you again for the raid. It was nice meeting you. Go take care of yourself and your kitty cat.
Good evening, Doctor.
She says doctor so pointedly. I guess we don't... Do we not like the doctor? He turned us into a vampire, so... It would kind of make sense if we didn't. Remember to have the doctor look at your shoulder. Oh, smart! Thank you, yes.
I was told I'll be staying here for the time being.
I'd be pissed. I mean, I don't know. Kind of be cool to be a vampire, I guess. I missed the start. Why did he turn you into a vampire? We don't know. We actually don't have a memory of it. We just woke up in a basement and we made a deal with a person who couldn't communicate with us properly. That we would owe them a favor if they let us out of our basement room. So we're just kind of like learning that we're a vampire and we don't really know why yet. Exclamation point join if you want to join the dungeon. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3. That is cool though. It's one of those few games that I know everyone loves that I still haven't played.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Of course, it's the least I could do.
Hello, welcome in from the raid.
Tonight was your initiation night, wasn't it? I trust everything went smoothly?
Did it? Smooth enough? Not I mean, there was a murder afoot. Where were you?
In all honesty, it was a rough start. A lot of things didn't go as planned.
In my experience, they rarely do.
We're gonna be honest. Get decision paralysis. That's smart. Just watch other people make the decisions.
Perhaps it was a better introduction to our way of life than it seems right now.
I've been tricked by too many indie games where, like, you think the option that you're picking is going to be like a chill option, and then it's not. Like, what they say, what your character says is not what you thought was going to come out of that decision. And so now I'm just like, what do I pick?
I know it's been a lot to take in. I also know that I am partially responsible for your condition.
Partially? We still don't know what happened to us.
I turned you into what you are now, and I will guide you through it.
I have so many questions.
I can only imagine, dear. Sadly, time is not on our side right now. The sun will come up shortly, so we'd be wise to leave them till later.
That's true.
Could have happens now.
Starting tomorrow, I would like you to work with me as an apprentice and help me with my research. In return, you'll have your own room here in the apartment.
Would I have a room to myself?
Of course. A bright mind needs space for work and contemplation.
Our own room, yay!
It's not much, but I hope you grow to feel at home there. Your vessel is already inside.
My vessel?
Yes, the coffin that you were buried in.
Oh.
Goodness, but why?
When the sun is up, you can only be safe when you are near it. An obscure rule, but life of our kind is riddled with those, I'm afraid. Now, go and have some rest. Isn't that what they say? You'll rest when you're dead?
We can't joke back. Too soon.
That's not very appropriate.
You're right. I shouldn't have joked about it so soon.
Oh no!
My apologies. By the way, I left an outfit in your wardrobe that you may find more appropriate for your medical work around town. It's probably a bit old-fashioned for a city girl like you, but it's all I have.
I love that this is like a fashion game in disguise.
Now, time for you to get some well-deserved rest.
Thank you, Doctor. Good night.
Too soon, bro. We don't even know how we died. I keep trying to steal the book, so it won't let me. Chapter 2, Parasites and Sycophants.
After passing that threshold, I feel so safe all of a sudden. I think it has something to do with the coffin, the vessel.
The vessel.
Ironic that something like that can bring a sense of calmness.
Okay. Vessel indicator. Sunrise is the bane of every vampire. In order to withstand the daylight hours, vampires must be in close proximity to their vessel, usually the coffin they were buried in. The vessel indicator in the bottom left corner of the screen shows whether Liza is close enough to her vessel to survive the upcoming day. Liza! I keep saying Liza.
There's plenty of room for my outfits. And look, there's already one in here. Must be the one the doctor mentioned. I wonder why he has it in the first place.
Provincial garb. Look! Oh my gosh, wait. Wait. Can I put it on? Put on dress. Cute! I love it!
Strange. Can't imagine the doctor getting much use from this, even back when he was a human. Lovely vanity, though.
Oh, it's a save. Oh, yeah. We saved.
That's a nice place to store my keepsakes.
We can put the doll on the shelf.
Don't
yes.
you go anywhere, Matilda.
Annabelle will be watching.
I should check out the general store for more room decor options.
A white gown, definitely a horror game. That's the gown we were buried in. It was covered in dirt. These outfits are cute, right? We can customize? We don't have anything right now, but this is cool. It's a decorating game. It's a fashion game. It's a detective game. There's just slight, vampirism happening as well. I like that the coffin is on a bed frame, keeping it classy. It covers all the bases. It really does. Exclamation point join if you want to join the dungeon. Make sure you're checking the loot that you get and equipping better armor so you don't die when you go into the dungeons. Okay, do we go to bed? How do we go to bed?
I should check out the general store for more room.
Oh, that's not.
I want to look around more before I go to sleep.
Oh. I thought I looked at everything, didn't I? I looked at that and that. I put the doll here.
Huh. The window goes out directly to the main street. Could come in handy now that I can actually fly.
We don't want to go flying because it's like almost time for us to sleep.
It's been a long night.
Oh, I guess I had to
Time for a
discover the
little rest.
window first. Got it. Got it.
Lisa. Hey, Lisa.
Who is this?
Come over to the window.
Hussar?
Oh, it's only you. You scared me half to death. What do you need?
I have some business from the Countess to discuss with you. Would you kindly invite me in?
Oh.
The window is already open. Why the formalities?
Have you not read about this in your vampire stories? We can't come into someone else's chambers unless we are invited.
That makes sense. You don't want guests like us to drop by unannounced.
It's all about consent.
It's a real pain in the ass, if you ask me. Hunting would have been so much easier without technicalities like this. So, will you let me in or not?
Tease him. Relationship 60? How would you have a relationship that high already? What do I get in return?
Oh, that's right. Come in, please.
Poof.
Nice place you got yourself over here. The good doctor must want to keep you comfortable.
The doctor has been very kind.
See, cold calculation, bargaining, even extortion, that I understand. The intentions are clear. Kindness is where I get suspicious.
I, for one, believe in people's good nature.
It's true, I do.
What's even the point to live otherwise?
Believe what you must, Lisa, but in my experience, people tend to disappoint much more often than not.
In any case, you're not here to discuss human character, are you?
That's very true. Let's cut to the chase. Countess would like you to run a quick errand for her, and if everything goes well, she will be very grateful.
What's the favor?
There's this young couple in town, Evgeny and Anastasia. More importantly, they are related to the new mayor, Savly Skortsov. I think Evgeny is
so
his
many
second
names.
nephew or whatnot. No matter.
I'm never gonna remember.
According to our sources, the mayor occasionally stores important documentation in their house. Do you see where I'm going with this?
I wonder how many chapters are in this. Seriously? Not really.
Not really.
It's the only one I could pick.
What do you want me to do?
Countess would simply like you to retrieve said documentation. Before you say anything, remember that she allowed your conversion to be completed and virtually saved you from death.
Okay.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Splendid.
That gained nihilism? Is it nihilism? Is that how you say that?
All you need to do is to befriend Anastasia or Evgeny and get invited into their house. Then you can enter any time and get what you need without them ever finding out.
So now you have to do crime for her, apparently.
And how do I know it's them?
He's a hotshot poet, and she is one of those sensitive, artistic types.
Awesome, started a dungeon! Exclamation point join! Get in there.
What else? Oh, they are both blondes. I always found that peculiar.
Okay. Documents.
What kind of documents am I looking for?
All I can say to you right now is that you'll know them when you'll see them.
That is unhelpful.
That's not very helpful.
Exactly. That's what I said.
That will have to do.
Okay.
What else can you tell me about Anastasia?
Not much. Although I do often see her going in and out of the church.
You go to church?
Heavens, no. But the roof of it is my favorite spot in town. I'd like to smoke there on occasion.
Okay.
Where should I look for Evgeny?
Let's see. He is a mediocre poet who, surprise, surprise, enjoys an occasional shot of vodka. I would start your search at Arbin's Literary Salon.
We were gonna go there anyways.
I think I've got it from here.
Remember, just befriend one of them and get an invitation to their house.
Twitch! You got the Minecraft pickaxe to go with the sword
This
you got
will come in
earlier.
handy when you'll have to hunt, too. I'll check in a few days and see where you're at. Almost forgot. Here's a little something for incidentals.
Thank you.
Enjoy your new life.
Coins!
I'll see you around.
That we didn't have to steal. Okay. New quest has been added to the journal. We have to chat with the doctor. Can you uninvite him? I don't know if you can take these backsies. Points. I feel like we need a little bit more history and politics here. Okay. Cat! Where cat? Who? Status undead? Where? When did we cat? I didn't see a cat. Wait, is the doctor undead? Yeah, yes. How come some of them have a lock over their head? Alive? Is that why? Hmm. Sounds like once invited, always undead. Oh, you know what? You saying that is probably exactly what this lock means. If you've been invited. Because... she's alive and she invited us in. She doesn't have a lock over her head. Okay, and the sun symbols mean that they're human, and the moon symbols mean that they're vampires. Or at least... Yeah, okay. That is what they mean. We're learning! Once invited, always invited. Oh my goodness, Queen Cookie! Hello! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in! Welcome in, everyone! Marvel Rivals, how did it go? Did you have fun? Did you win? It was paid! Oh no! Were you doing ranked? Is there a ranked? I'm assuming. Hello, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Only rank? Oh, jeez. I can imagine it being pain then. For anyone new here, hi, I'm Undead Cupcake. I go by Cuppy. I play lots of cute indie games and occasionally horror games. Welcome in. Hello. If you're not following Queen Cookie, please go give her a follow. She is delightful in every possible way. What game is this? It's called Cabernet, and it's a vampire game. It's pretty cute. Okay, hold on. Wait, how do I get out of here? Not only are you a vampire, right? So this is me. It's a dress-up game. Look. Dress-up game. And you get to collect little trinkets. See, I collected this doll. And you have relationships with people. And it's really cute so far. I really like it. It just came out today. So if you were going to get it, you should get it soon because it's on sale. Because it just came out today. You can become a bat. Oh, that's right. That's right. So look. Let's see. We're open the window. You can become a bat. Whee! And I will go flying. See, we can bat. And then we can also turn into a vampire. Which, it's not a good time for that. But you can. You can get your fangs out. And bat. Oh gosh, wait. I can do this. I'm a bat. I can become a bat too. It's so cute so far. We're only on chapter 2, so we haven't played too far into it, but so far I love it. Which one of these is our bedroom? This one? Exclamation point drop if you want to become soup! Oh my gosh, so many drops! Everybody's gonna collide! Oh no. Okay, so I have my new outfit on. We have to go talk to the doctor. The doctor is the one who turned us into a vampire, so we're a little bit snippy with him. Oh, we can read a book. We should read a book. Reading books helps with your skill levels. Shadow! Oh no! I thought you were gonna bounce off the wall and make it! So close! So many people got so close. Oh no! But if you have to raid and run, I completely understand. Go do post-stream stuff. Go take care of yourself. You are very important. Let's see. I feel like we should read a book. You cannot reread books, which is interesting. No soup. Nobody became soup. All of mine today are ending like that. Sometimes you just hit the wall and just drop mood, honestly. Okay, let's read a chapter. One of two. Oh, because it's 2 points. Oh, and it wasted time. Oh no, I don't know if I wanted to do that. Oh well, it's done.
Doctor's medical bag. It holds everything I need in case of an emergency.
Oh, we took it. It's ours. Okay. I thought we were supposed to meet with the doctor today.
Dr. Volkov, may I have a word?
Come in.
Okay, we have to figure out what this burn is that's on our shoulder.
Welcome, Miss Morozova. Appreciate you coming over straight away. Punctuality is a highly important quality in a doctor.
Our relationship improved since I was I was a little bit sassy yesterday.
I trust you had a restful night? Or rather, day, I suppose.
To be fair, he was making dead jokes, and I had just come back from the dead that day. It seemed a little, you know, a little bit too soon.
It's certainly an improvement over what I had to go through yesterday.
Yes, well,
oh,
we
no!
have a lot to cover, don't we? Where would you like to start?
I keep ruining the relationship with the doctor.
I'd love to start with my medical duties, if you don't mind. You mentioned you might have some tasks for me?
I most certainly do. As of last month, the only other doctor in the area passed away, God rest his soul. Not that he was that much help. Human medicine has always been a step behind. But, I admit, with most of my time spent on new research, the work did start to pile up. There is some administrative and patient work I'd like you to take care of. Is this something you think you can handle?
I mean, I feel like there should be a little bit of bitterness there, right? Like, we didn't choose to come back from the dead. He's the reason we came back from the dead. So I feel like we should be a little bit spiteful about it, at least in the beginning. Thank you for the lurk! And the raid. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Certainly. What should I start with?
Do you remember the woman who was here when you arrived?
Of course.
Yes.
Faina, isn't it?
That's right. As your first assignment, I'd like you to pay her a home visit and look over the bite spot on her neck.
Who was biting her?
I've observed some curious rashes around tick bites in my time. I don't exactly know if there's a correlation, but best to make sure she's doing well.
Exclamation point join if you want to get into the dungeon.
She lives in our building, so shouldn't be much trouble anyway.
Will do.
Splendid. As for the rest of the tasks, you'll find them all in the journal on my desk. Feel free to borrow my medical bag and use the lab as needed.
Already borrowed. I mean, yes, we knew we were allowed to take it when we took it.
I myself am particularly proud of my lab's blood testing instruments. I dare say they are far ahead of any mortal medical equipment. To more material matters, your allowance will be distributed gradually as you progress.
Understood. I'll get to it then.
Wait.
Looking forward to tracking your progress.
What about our bite or our burn?
A doctor's work is never done. Hello, Lisa.
How were you turned?
May I ask how you were turned?
Our relationship is that high? It's at 50.
As your sire, I do owe you my story, but I have to warn you, it's a rather gruesome one. Are you sure you'd like to hear it?
Yes.
After my time in the Countess's basement, I don't think much could shock me.
Well, if you must know. It was a feral that attacked me and my wife at the time, Clara. It struck our carriage one night as we were travelling through the woods coming from a party.
A feral?
A vampire that has been driven mad by their lust for blood.
That's why we got the warning about overindulging in the blood.
I didn't realize such creatures existed outside of folklore.
They're a cautionary tale of what can happen to us if one overindulges for years on end. It all happened in the blink of an eye.
Jesus.
As I recall, the vehicle
That
turned
was
over
so
and we
loud.
both tumbled to the dirt. He feasted on Clara first and bled her
That made me
dry.
jump so high. It scared you. It scared me. Why was it so loud?
How horrible. I'm so sorry for your loss.
It's been some time now, so it doesn't hurt quite as much, but thank you, dear. In any case, his appetite must have somewhat subsided. Still, it wasn't enough for the beast, so he sunk his teeth into my neck.
Oh no.
Suddenly, a blind rage overcame me, and I bit off part of his ear. Immortal being or not, I can tell you with certainty he didn't like it one bit.
I can imagine.
That must have snapped him out of his frenzy. He looked around as if just awoken, observed what he'd done, and rapidly retreated. Somehow, I managed to get home by morning, but the nightmare didn't end that night.
You must have swallowed some of his blood when you bit him, and...
Precisely. You must have read about the turning ritual in human folklore. Well done. All kinds of knowledge tends to come in handy from time to time, even silly fairy tales.
So, what happened after you returned?
We'll talk more about this some other time, perhaps. There's much work we must attend to now.
Of course.
Wait.
Lizaveta?
Oh. Full name, okay.
Dr. Volkov, I have some questions. I'd like to ask about my situation, if that's all right. It was you who turned me into a vampire.
Oh, that's right.
Wasn't it?
We still don't know our origin story.
That is correct.
But I don't remember anything from that day. What exactly happened?
Lisa, I want you to know that I take full responsibility for what happened to you. As your sire, I promise to do my best to ease your transition as a vampire.
However,
in my professional opinion, forcing this memory may be highly detrimental to a fledgling psyche.
Oh.
I can't, in good conscience, reveal the repressed memory of your death before it resurfaces on its own.
all right. I understand.
I did not pick the sarcastic option.
Trust me, this is for your own good. I will tell you one thing, though. In your case, it was either this or death, and I didn't make that choice lightly. I hope that eases your mind, even if only a little.
It does not.
I was wondering if perhaps you could take a look at something for me. I felt a strange burning sensation on my upper shoulder on the night of my awakening. I check it myself, but sadly, mirrors are of little help lately.
Yes, of course. Let me have a peek. Most peculiar. That does not seem like a medical issue, but rather a magical interference that causes a bond. Not too uncommon, sadly, among us. I wish our kind referred to science more often than to that otherworldly nonsense.
Is it bad?
This isn't quite my area, so I'm hesitant to offer a diagnosis, but that being said, it's likely to have been applied by a foreign entity. Depending on that entity, it could be rather harmless or not. You didn't happen to see who might have left it on you, did you?
No. Whoever it was must have been behind the closed door.
I see. In that case, I'm afraid it's one of those wait-and-see situations, dear.
Oh, fun. We love those.
Let me know if you have any updates.
That's it?
That's all you've got? Wait and see?
It wasn't me making magical contracts with anyone who offered, was it?
Man, I do not have a good relationship with this guy.
I'd rather not have to deal with my student being bound to an unknown entity either, but here we are. Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
We should stop talking to him before he hates us. Oh no.
Well...
Here, we're just gonna move on. We're not gonna ask any more questions.
What should I work on today?
Nothing! There's nothing for us to do. Okay. Oh, it's a dungeon! Exclamation point, join! Okay, let's get out of the apartment. let's go examine our neighbor. We were invited into her house, so we are allowed.
This must be where Faina lives.
I thought we were gonna knock. I didn't just think we were gonna walk in.
Good evening.
But you know what?
I'm Dr. Volkov's new apprentice. He sent me over to check in on you. Is this a good time?
I know who you are, Lisa. Of course. Come, have some tea with me.
Is this the cat? This is the dead
I
cat?
always brew too much. Eyes bigger than my stomach, I guess.
Yes, please. I could use a little break. Thank you.
Oops. Can we actually drink it?
Smells heavenly.
It's juniper, my favorite. With a spoonful of honey, nothing beats it. Try some. Tell me what you think.
You weren't kidding.
She didn't raise the glass to her mouth.
It reminds me of the times my mother would
this
make
is
tea for my brother and
good.
me when we were little.
Sounds lovely, dear.
It was. Although, I don't think it was about the tea itself, more about the little plates she poured it in for us instead of cups.
We can certainly arrange that if you'd like.
That's all right, thank you. Otherwise, I'm afraid I'll start missing them even more.
Poor dear. Did the work take you far from home?
Further than I expected, that's for sure. For some reason, I just feel like telling her everything.
Don't do it.
I should change the subject before I say something I shouldn't.
Ask about the cat.
Is that your cat over there? What's his name?
No, I could never tame that one. He's too much of a free spirit. Comes and goes as he pleases. Always a surprise.
How rude of him.
He's so handsome that I don't mind. Never gave him a name, though.
Do you want to ask more questions?
Are you from around here,
I feel like I'm just going to piss everybody off.
Oh, no, dear. I happened to wander quite a bit before I settled here. Although, I reckon I've stayed in this town longer than you've been alive.
And where have you lived before?
Many places, sweetheart. Oh, far too many places.
Oh.
Anything I should know about life here?
Let's see. For one, the townsfolk tend to be up quite late around these parts. Sort of a local quirk. They say it goes way back. Not sure how it started, but most places tend to stay open well into the night. I was always a night owl myself, so that never bothered me. But darkness and danger go hand in hand.
A dungeon! Oh, it's a pumpkin one! Exclamation point, join!
Danger?
Lots of temptation, whether you seek it or not.
Ooh.
No, you will.
It's like my mother used to say, little dove. Keep your heart open, but your mind sharp.
She sounds like a wise woman.
Oh, she was, dear. Much wiser than I'll ever be, anyway.
Well, as nice as this has been, we should probably start the examination.
Oh, where'd the cat go?
So, how are you feeling? Any noticeable rashes or discomfort?
Oh, I feel just fine, dear. Thank you for asking.
What? What was that?
The heat's been getting the best of me lately, though.
Didn't think it was that warm outside, but Then again, maybe I just haven't spent enough time in my new body.
Anyway, I say there's no such thing as bad weather. To each their own.
I think an old British woman calling me little dove would cure my spirit. Seriously. Same.
It seems like there's nothing worrisome on your neck. Still, if you notice anything, make sure to let me or the doctor know.
Of course, dear.
Huh. It seems like you do have a mild fever.
Anything I should worry about?
This may be a great opportunity to use Dr. Volkov's experimental lab equipment. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, but just in case, let's take a blood sample, shall we?
Whatever you say, Doctor.
Just relax. It will only hurt for a second.
A blood sample. A blood sample Lisa took from Faina, is that how you say that? During a checkup.
Perfect. Now, have some more tea and a nice rest. I'll take this to the laboratory.
Thank you for stopping by, dear.
I should be going. Might I stop by again sometime to check in on you?
That would be lovely. You're always welcome in this house.
Aww.
Thank you for the tea again. It was delicious.
You're welcome, little dove. Come again soon.
Ooh, we can look at her stuff.
These books are written in a foreign language. They look beautiful. Wish I could read some of them. Faina's plants are so well kept. She almost treats them like they are her equal.
A painting piece. You found one of the 21 scattered painting pieces.
The air in this flat smells different, fresher than in the rest of town. I think it must be the plant's way of paying Faina back for her devotion.
Okay, I know we are cutting it close, but...
And just like that, he's gone. I hope I'll get to see you again, my elusive buddy.
Find the cat. Was this a painting piece right here?
It's a storage room for the building. That's also where packages are delivered for tenants to pick up.
Oh yeah, we found two.
It's a storage room for the building.
Oops, that's not what I meant to click on.
No mail for me this time. Faina must be the one that
A
keeps
Twitch
things looking nice
dungeon!
around here.
Exclamation point.
I bet
Join!
Dr. Volkov wouldn't remember to take care of flowers to save his life.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have time to perform a blood ritual? I mean, a blood experiment.
What should I work on today?
I don't have any action points. Tomorrow, then. Oh, look! There's a candle lit.
I can't see my reflection in... I wonder if I will one day...
Oh yeah, we should save. Let's put on our nightgown, because we're going to bed. Alright, I feel like...
Too bad I can't see my reflection. I wonder if I will one day...
I feel like on that note, I might call it for the night. It's almost 1 a.m. It has been a A very long day.